The NBA All-Star Game, ladies and gentlemen. It's the time of year when the best in the league get together and put on a show for the ages. We're talking about the elite, the cream of the crop, the guys who are putting up MVP caliber seasons and carrying their teams on their backs. We're going to break down their stats, their impact, and why they deserve to be in the conversation. The East is stacked with talent this year, but somebody's got to start, right? So, let's get right into it. Today we're diving into who should be the starters from the Eastern Conference for the 2024-25 season. First up, we got to start with the Greek freak himself, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This man is a walking highlight reel, a force of nature on the court. Night in and night out, he's putting up monster numbers, averaging close to a triple-double, and just bullying his way through defenses. The man is relentless going to the basket, and his improved jump shot has made him even more unguardable. And let's not forget about his defense. The Greek freak can lock down any position on the court. He's a one-man wrecking crew, and any all-star team without him is just plain wrong. Giannis is undoubtedly one of the best players in the league right now. The Greek freak is a no-brainer for the all-star starting lineup. Next up, we're heading to Beantown to talk about Jason Tatum. This kid has blossomed into a bona fide superstar right before our very eyes. He's the heart and soul of that Celtics team, and his leadership is a big reason why they're always in the championship conversation. Tatum is putting up career highs across the board: points, rebounds, assists, you name it. He's become an absolute assassin from beyond the arc, and his ability to create his own shot is up there with the best in the league. He's got that killer instinct, that desire to take over games that separates the good from the great. Every year, he adds something new to his game. Jason Tatum, all-star starter, no doubt in my mind. Alright, let's move on to the big fella, Joel Embiid. When this man is healthy, there's no one, and I mean no one, who can stop him. He's a dominant force in the paint, a walking double-double machine, and he's added that three-point shot to his arsenal, making him even more unguardable. He's a man amongst boys down low, and his footwork is absolutely filthy for a man his size. He can score with his back to the basket, he can face you up and hit the mid-range jumper, and he's a beast on the boards. And let's not forget about his impact on the defensive end. The man is a walking wall, blocking shots and altering everything in the paint. When you're talking about all-star starters, you have to include a talent like Joel Embiid. The process is real, folks, and it's coming for an all-star starting spot. Listen, you can't talk about the Eastern Conference elite without mentioning Jimmy Butler. This man is a winner, plain and simple. He's a dog, a competitor, and he elevates everyone around him. We saw what he did in the playoffs last year, carrying the Heat to the finals. He's a two-way player who can take over a game offensively and shut down the other team's best player on the other end. Look, I know Jimmy's not putting up the gaudy scoring numbers like some of these other guys, but his impact goes way beyond the box score. He's a leader, a floor general, and he makes everyone around him better. He's got that clutch gene, that ability to take over when the game is on the line. Jimmy Butler, all-star starter? You better believe it. Last, but certainly not least, we got Trae Young. This kid is must-see TV, plain and simple. He's one of the most exciting players in the league, and he's got that swagger, that confidence that you just can't teach. He's the engine that makes that Atlanta Hawks team go, and he's only getting better. Let's talk about Trae's passing, folks. The man is a magician with the ball in his hands. He sees passes that other players don't even dream of, and he delivers the ball with pinpoint accuracy. He's got that court vision, that ability to control the pace of the game, that makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. Trae Young can light it up from anywhere on the court. He's box office, folks, and he deserves to be an all-star starter. So there you have it, folks. Those are my picks for the Eastern Conference All-Star starters. We got Giannis, Tatum, Embiid, Butler, and Young. Now, I know some of you might disagree with my picks, and that's okay. This is all subjective, right? The East is loaded with talent this year, and there are a lot of deserving players. But one thing's for sure, these five guys are all playing at an all-star level, and they deserve all the recognition they're getting. So, who do you think should be starting in the All-Star game? Let me know in the comments below, and let's get this debate going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more NBA content. We'll be back with more analysis, predictions, and hot takes, so stay tuned.